Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. Before we get started, we're going to shout out this week's top answers for the pop quiz. If you would like to catch the next Instagram pop quiz, head on over there and follow me on Instagram at VLS Hair Design. Make sure you turn on post notifications so that you don't miss the next upload. Now jumping back into the video, everyone, welcome back to the channel. My baby girl Brianna. If you remember, a couple weeks ago we did a detailed install on her spring twist that she's wearing here. She has actually been rocking these for a total of 8 whole weeks. Yes, 8 weeks. So it is well over time for her to get these out and into something new. This is a good opportunity for me to show you guys how I do a full process from prep all the way to the completed look. So let's get started, you guys. So my daughter was very specific about what color she wanted, so I searched high and low and I found this beautiful purple and pink ombre color hair on Amazon, which I will leave links to the products in the description box below. She also really wanted to add a very light blue color to the mix, which I was able to find in the Easy Braid Platinum collection. I'm just showing you the package here. It comes in this green color, but the one that I'm using is this light blue color. But it did fade into a white, which we really didn't want. So I'm going to show you guys how I cut and stretch that as well. So here I'm showing you how I prep my hair. I always prep typically the night before, which you guys, I tell all of my clients, you got to be sure about what you want because prep takes a lot of time. But I'm prepping on the 120 spool rack, and I'm also cutting off a good bit of that white and feathering out the hair so that we only have just like a little tiny bit of white that you can see at the ends. I ended up using a total of 3 packs of the purple ombre and maybe only 10 strands of the blue. I'm not going to show you the actual washing process, but I will show you guys the products that I use for her shampoo. I went in with the Go-To Cantu Cleansing Cream Shampoo. I did do a deep condition on her hair because it was on the dry side with the Talia Wajid Repair and Restore Mask. And then for her leave-in and detangler, I used the Talia Wajid Great Detangler. It's a really great detangler, especially for the young ones. Lastly, before blow drying her hair, I'm going to layer in the Cream of Nature Argan Oil Heat Protector. To blow dry her hair, I'm going in with my Revlon paddle brush dryer. And let me tell you guys something. I bought this thing 6 months ago and it has changed my life and my clients' lives for the better. I picked this up because getting a quick smooth blow dry was always easy with a comb attachment, but all of my comb attachments would always crack and break off all the time, and I just got tired of buying new ones. So I picked this up and just to give it a shot, and let me tell you, I've had it for 6 months and not a single one of these teeth had broken off. Not a single one, you guys. So it is well worth the money. You can get a quick blow dry and detangle at the same time, and it doesn't have super high heat. It has 3 settings. It has the low, the cool, and the high setting. And yeah, let me tell you, it's just changed my life. So if you don't have one of these in your life, make sure you get one. Now after each section I blow dry, I'm going to layer in another moisturizer. I'm using this one by Pink, the Grow Complex, and then I'm going to go on top of that with a oil of some kind. I'm using the Tropical Roots Jamaican Black Castor Oil. You may have also noticed from the previous clips that I was trimming her ends. She's way overdue for a trim, which I will typically do when she does a press, which is only like twice a year. And since we won't be doing a press anytime soon, I just did a light trim to get rid of those straggly ends. And then I'm going to go ahead and get started. So a lot of people can't believe that I can do a set of knotless braids in the amount of time that I do. So I thought I would start the clock for you guys so you can see that yes, I can get this entire head of knotless braids done in 3 hours or less for the most part. We're doing them kind of long this time, and she has a long, thick hair, so it is a little bit more different to manage. But like I tell everyone, as long as you are prepped in advance and you have a plan, for example, parting, and you know your parting map, you can get this done in 3 hours. I do it in 3 hours all the time, and you can ask all of my clients. My times are pretty much to the T. Pretty much to the T, unless they walk in with hair down their backs, and I got to detangle and dry and do all kinds of stuff to it. Usually from the time I start the first braid to the time I end the last braid is the time that I've quoted you. So it can be done. You just have to plan and organize and be prepared and not take 20 breaks, and during the time that you're with your client. When your client is with you, it's their time. So yeah, it's possible, you guys. So I'm going to stop rambling, and I'm going to show you guys a couple of close-ups of the knotless technique. I do have a couple of videos, which I will link in the cards above for you guys, on the exact way I do my knotless braids, but I'm also going to show you how I extend some of these out, and also how I do it the overhand way. This right here is the underhand way. So you'll also see in a bit how I extend the braid and add in some of those blue pieces. So yeah, I'm just going to stop rambling, let you guys listen to the music, and I'll catch you guys at the end of the video. So we made it to the last braid and we are stopping at 3 hours and 6 minutes. This is pretty good considering we did take a 10-minute break so she could eat lunch. So, yep, we were right on the dot, you guys. I'm going to set her roots with the Tropical Roots setting foam. I'm really starting to really love this stuff because you can feel the stickiness of it and it almost immediately molds the hair together. I'm going to trim her ends with a razor, get them nice and even and keep that tapered look. And then I'm going to go ahead and blow dry her hair so that she's not dripping water everywhere, and also going ahead and setting her hair into place. So that's a wrap. That's it for the completed look. We like to call this her Twilight Sparkle look because she loves these unicorn colors. She actually did the same color scheme last year, but we used a different hair and it didn't work out that well. So this is working out so much better already. We also went for larger braids this time because the takedown process can be crazy daunting. So yeah, this was a much more manageable style for the both of us. So yeah, comment below what you think and hit that thumbs up if you liked it and you found it helpful. Make sure you share it with a friend. Make sure you hit that subscribe button on your way out, and we will catch you in the next one. Before we leave, let's have a little testimony time. Y'all know this channel is all about learning and growing. You never know how your story can impact someone else's journey. Share something positive in the comments below for a chance to be featured in next week's testimony time. If you found this video helpful, you'll probably like these too. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss our weekly uploads.